So textbook problem. A current of equal magnitude flows through two long parallel wires having separation 1.35 centimeter. This is a separation. If the force per unit length on each wire, so this is force per unit length, what must be the current? We have to find out current here. So everybody know that what is the formula for force per unit length. Force per unit length is given by formula mu 0 I1 I2 divided by 2 pi A. So here current of equal magnitude. It means that I1 and I2 both are same. I1 and I2 both are same. So we can write force per unit length is mu 0 I square divided by 2 pi A. And by using that we can write formula of I square. I square is equal to F by L multiplied by this 2 pi A divided by mu 0. Or we can write in this way. I square is equal to, so this F by L multiplied by 2A into 2 pi A divided by mu 0. So this is the formula, by that you can find out the value of current. After substitution and doing the calculation, we get answer for the current is 56.68 ampere. Now next article we have to start. And it is magnetic induction due to a coil carrying current. Now we consider here current carrying coil which carries current I. The radius is R. And we have to find out magnetic induction at the center of this current carrying coil. How much is the magnetic field? So we consider current carrying coil, radius R, current is I, carries current in clockwise sense. Now this coil is divided into large number of small elements. So one of the element we consider, this is one of the length element, dl. Now by using Biot-Savart law, the magnetic induction at the center due to this length element is given by formula mu 0 I dl sin theta divided by r square, mu 0 upon 4 pi into this. But here you can see here this angle theta is 90 degree. So sin 90 is 1. So we get magnetic induction at the center due to this small length element is mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl divided by r square. But we have to find out magnetic induction at the center of the current carrying coil due to this total coil, not due to the small element. This is due to element dl. We have to find out due to this total coil. So total magnetic induction we get by integrating this equation. So you can see here total magnetic induction is equal to integration of this magnetic induction. Now let me substitute here. So integration of this dB. So in that dB, mu 0 by 4 pi is constant, I is a current which is also fixed, R is the radius of this circular coil, it is also constant, so taken out. So integration of dl only. So this dl is the smaller part of this coil. If we integrate it, we get total length of this circle. So total length of the circle is the circumference. So integration of dl, you can see here it is a circumference 2 pi r. So let me substitute here. So we get magnetic induction is equal to this mu 0 upon 4 pi I upon r square into 2 pi r. Now we cancel the common term. So this 1 r and this 1 r from r square get cancelled. This pi and pi get cancelled. So here we get the remaining term is mu 0 I multiplied by 2 divided by 4R. Now this 2 2s are 4. So we get 2R below. So we get the formula mu 0 I divided by 2R is the magnetic induction at the center of current carrying coil. But if the coil having n number of turns instead of single turn, if the coil having n number of turns, then the formula is mu 0 Ni divided by 2R. Only this formula multiplied by n is there. So here this formula multiplied by n is the magnetic induction at the center of current carrying coil. According to this right hand thumb rule, this magnetic induction is directed perpendicular to the plane of coil and directed inward. Magnetic induction due to circular arc carrying current. Now we consider circular arc. So you can see in a diagram, instead of a coil, we consider a smaller portion, a circular arc, which carries a current I. Consider circular arc of wire carries a current I. Angle theta at the center of the circle, and R is the radius of this circular arc. Small r is the radius. Now here we define this current is I, theta is the angle at the center, R is the radius. By using Biot-Savart law, the magnetic induction at the center due to this current carrying element is dB is equal to mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl sine 90 divided by R square. Again here the angle theta is 90 degree. So here we get the formula mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl divided by R square, which is similar to the previous article. Total magnetic induction at the center is given by. So total magnetic induction we can get by integrating this smaller magnetic induction. So you can see here the integration. So here only integration of dl. So integrating dl gives us this length. It gives us this arc length. But you know that by geometry, this theta is equal to, we can write this L divided by R. We write. So we can write L is equal to R into theta. This length. So integration of dl gives us total length. So total length is L and it is R into theta. Now let me substitute R into theta instead of integration of dl. We get this formula. Now we can cancel the common term. This R and 1R from R square get cancelled. Then we get a final formula for magnetic induction. It is mu 0 I divided by 4 pi R into this theta. This is magnetic induction due to this a smaller arc, current carrying arc. Now we have to see one problem based on this article. Let I explain this problem. A circular coil. So coil is circular, that you know, made up of 100 turns. So N is 100. Each of radius 8 centimeter, 8.0. This is the radius. If the current I is given 0.40 ampere pass through it, what is the magnetic field at the center of coil? We already learned magnetic field at the center of the coil is N mu 0 I divided by 2R. So this is the formula. In that formula, we have to substitute value to get the answer. So given here number of turns 100, current 0.40 ampere, radius 8 centimeter, which is equivalent to 8 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. The formula is n mu 0 I divided by 2r. Let me substitute. After substitution, we get this step: 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 into 100 into 0.40 divided by 2 into 8 into 10 raised to minus 2. And after solving this, we get the answer 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 4. So the answer for this question is 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla, or you can use the unit Weber per meter square also. Now next article is magnetic induction at a point on the axis of a coil carrying current. So this is the diagram. On axis we have to find out magnetic induction.